I'm here with Tanchi Weaver, and we're talking about some fears we have. And one of the fears I have is what's going to happen to us when they can no longer print money in Washington?
Well, I really can't answer that, Ed. I just know that every time they print money, it makes whatever I've worked for so far worth a lot less. So maybe we'll have to go back to the barter system. Who knows?
Could be. You know, it could happen at any time if the dollar is removed as being the backup currency, so to speak, for the monetary system of the world. The only thing that's propping that up right now is that we just keep printing the money. And what are we on now? QE 17? I think it's actually 3 or 4, but it seems like 17.
Yeah.
And everything is a house of cards built on it.
What has been eased by the quantitative easing? I haven't seen anything eased at all.
I know one of the hot topics right now is the Medicaid expansion.
True.
And there again, people seem to believe that as long as the federal government, our federal government, is behind it and can print the money, that there's never going to be a problem. But the time may come when we can't do that anymore, and then we'll be seeing fantastic inflation rates and the collapse of an economy that has been leading the world since its inception, actually.
That's right. You know, it's a frightening thing. I remember my parents actually talking about the years of the Depression, and they called it the Great Depression, although there was nothing great about it. People learned to adapt, to help each other. It wasn't the government that helped them. In fact, I think it can be established the government slowed the recovery in that instance as well.
Well, so I think FDR had a hand in that as well, even though, well, actually the war came along and helped them along, if you could look at it that way. But as far as our monetary system, I would like to see them keep it on the level, if you will. And
well, we're obviously on the level.
But they're not. So let's just hope and pray that the time doesn't come very quickly, but that we work on stopping the excess in spending instead of just refilling the hopper with paper money.
Well, if the room is flooding, first turn off the faucet before you start to mop.
That's a good idea.